to the channel Learning Support. I am Priya. In this video, we will see effects of refraction. We have seen what is refraction. It is change in the direction of ray of light when it travels from one medium to another. In this video, we will see effects of refraction. One of the effects is depth of water in a vessel when seen from air appears less. For that, we'll see how it happens. For that, we consider this vessel which is filled with water. XY is a surface separating two media, water and air. We consider one point O at the bottom of vessel. From here, two rays are starting. Ray OA or OD, which goes in a normal or perpendicular direction. Another one is oblique ray OB. When it comes to the surface separating two media, it refracts. And the person looking from here will feel this ray is coming from point I. For the person, depth of water is IA, whereas actual depth of the water is OA. So we have apparent depth, which is IA, and real depth, which is OA. Apparent depth is less than real depth. And why this is happening? It is because of refraction. This ray is getting refracted. So this gives the effect of depth being less than the actual depth. This can take place anywhere. You can observe depth of a swimming pool or a pond, river, or a coin in a vessel will appear less deep than its actual depth. Real depth upon apparent depth is also gives us refractive index. We'll see some more examples for effect of refraction. We have coin in a vessel which is empty vessel. If the person is looking from edge, person will not be able to see this coin at the bottom of the vessel. If the person is looking from edge, but if the same vessel is filled with water, the real depth is here, but the apparent depth becomes here. So person will be able to see this coin. And why this is happening? Because ray is getting refracted and it is moving away from normal. So person feels coin is here. Person will be able to see the coin. Now this is pencil which is in a empty vessel. It looks straight, but if you put water in this vessel and look at the pencil, it will appear bent. This is again taking place because of refraction. Ray coming from here gets refracted and the person can see the rays coming from this point. So for the person, pencil appears bent. One more effect of refraction is early sunrise and late sunset. That means we can see sun before actual sunrise, few minutes before actual sunrise, and for sunset also, even after the sun has set, we can see it for few minutes more. This is horizon. Actual position of sun is here, but the person looking from earth will observe the sun to be here. It has not come above horizon, but person is able to see it. Why is this happening? Because of refraction. Outer layers of the atmosphere are hot and compared to the layers close to the earth, and this causes refraction. So ray coming from here refracts and the person feels the ray is coming from here and person is able to see the sun from his position. So same thing happens for sunrise and sunset. One more example of refraction is mirage in a desert. In a desert, the sand is hot, so the layers close to the sand will be hot. Subsequent layers will be colder. So there is difference in their density. Layers close to sand will be hot and rarer, whereas layers above it will be denser. So refraction is taking place due to difference in density or a rarer and denser medium. So this ray coming from here will go on refracting. At this point it will reflect because angle of refraction has gone more than 90. So it will reflect and the person will feel rays coming from this point. This image is formed of this tree is formed, which makes the person feel as if there is water here. So that is a mirage. Now we'll see refraction of light through glass slab and prism. This is a glass slab PQRS. Refraction in this takes place at two surfaces, surface PQ and surface SR. This is normal at the point of incidence. This is also normal. This is incident ray. Ray AB is incident ray. When it goes from air to glass, it refracts. Again at this point, refraction takes place when this ray goes from glass to air. Here it is refracting towards normal, air to glass, and glass to air will move away from normal. This is actual path of the ray if it had gone straight, but instead of that it has this path. So there is shift in the path. This is the shift. X is the shift in the path. So we have two refraction taking place, one at this point, another one at this point. We have this emergent ray. Refraction of light occurs at two parallel surfaces. PQ and SR are two parallel surfaces. So refraction is occurring at two parallel surfaces. Emergent ray is in the direction of incident ray. This is emergent ray, this is incident ray. Direction is same, but they are laterally displaced. There is shift in the it is displaced from its original path. So now we'll have look at refraction of light through prism. Triangle ABC represents a prism. We have two inclined surfaces AB and AC where the refraction is taking place. This is incident ray, this is normal, this is normal. This ray, when going from air to glass, gets refracted at this surface. Refraction again takes place at this point, and this is emergent ray. While going from air to glass, it gets refracted towards normal, and while going from glass to air, it gets refracted away from normal. Refraction occurs at inclined surfaces. Here the two surfaces were parallel. These are inclined. They are at angle with each other. Emergent ray not in the direction of incident ray. This is incident ray, this is emergent ray. The direction is not same. but the emergent ray bends towards the base. This is base of the prism. It bends towards the base. That's all for this video. We'll continue in next video. We'll see what are spherical mirrors, convex, concave mirror, etc. Thank you.